The type of electric vehicles to think about are normal cars, but for Saietta specifically, we studied this with great interest. Confirmed by Bloomberg, basically there are 75 million vehicles being registered around the world. What people don't realize is that the L3 category, which is motorcycles, there's already a market of over 60 million vehicles per year. That's expected to double in size, and we believe that that market will go 40% electric. Think more Asia than the UK, think more light 110cc motorbikes. That's where the volume is. And that's what we created our solution for, specifically for that application. From there, we will expand into L7, which is quadricycles, think golf carts, buggies, but also the up-and-coming autonomous vehicles. They will all sit in that category. And again, so for motorcycles alone, we see a market of 50 million units globally. And for the L7 category, again, the numbers are huge, very, very large volumes. Market opportunity for Saietta, we believe within L3 category, so that's motorcycles. We believe that based on research from like Bloomberg, for example, that market is going to grow to 50 million units. We are already talking to potential clients in Asia that agree with these type of numbers. So developed in the UK, but the application is global basically, and the volume is very large. The benefits of our motor technology is that we've completely redesigned the motor. So first of all, we looked at the application. So for motorcycles, for example, it needs to be high torque. It needs to be the same performance level as 110cc. We've delivered that. We've proven that already. We have bikes here that demonstrate it, and people can come and test them. We also focused on low voltage because we believe that if these 50 million motorcycles go electric, then no doubt after 6 or 12 or 18 months, then vehicle repairs will start to happen on the side of the road, like they do in the whole of Asia. If you do that with 400 volts or 800 volts, like in passenger cars, it's going to be very, very dangerous. So we are partly responsible for creating a solution that delivers high torque at a low voltage, and that is our USP. Obviously, the other ones are it's fit and forget, fully sealed, and it's suitable to be used at very high temperatures with our water-cooled system. Regarding pricing, so we know the application, we know where the future volume is, but the biggest challenge is that on the one hand, axial flux motors are the most efficient motors, but they're also the most expensive motors. And we went out on a mission to create an axial flux motor suitable for mass volume adoption. And that starts right from the core of the technology. So what copper do you use? What do you do with your magnets? We know, and we've proven this in the market, that we can be unbeatable on price, but it comes with volume. So therefore we are looking for very large partners to collaborate with and bring this motor into mass volume adoption at a global level as quickly as possible. And the main reason why we want to do that is we want to clean up the air in large cities. And it starts with those little polluting lightweight mobility vehicles. The reason why we believe that our motor will work in this segment is of course related to price. So if we look at this 60 million motorcycle industry, it's those motorcycles, and as Europeans we don't really know this, they are selling motorcycles in Asia for $1,500. So 110cc, about $1,500. Life has become very tough out there because they've adopted new emissions regulations. So within this $1,500, they have to package a catalyst and all kinds of emissions equipment, and it's getting impossible for these vehicle manufacturers to make any money. Now, what we believe is that in that market segment, because the vehicle is light, you can also work with swappable batteries. The way we are moving forward with several partners is that, first of all, our motor is unbeatable on price compared to efficiency, and it works in these relatively cheap motorcycles. Taking that one step further with, for example, swappable batteries, and there's a company very successful at this in Taiwan, where more than 250,000 people have adopted their solution within 4 years. We are taking that to the next level. We are demonstrating here from the UK that basically we can create an 11 kilowatt motorcycle solution, but still with swappable batteries. And that's, we believe, is the holy grail to mass volume adoption. Because if you can buy the motorcycle without the battery, and you lease the battery for less money than what you currently spend on fuel, our motor technology keeps the motorcycle affordable, and then essentially you can buy the vehicle for less money, and you can use it for less money without government subsidies. And that is the magic that we need, and it will happen in the next 5 years. The tsunami we see coming is huge. What we've done to remove all of these obstacles and create this mass adoption, first of all, the academic reports, anyone can Google it, it's a proven fact that axial flux is the preferred technology for electric traction solutions. But until now, it has always been too expensive. And there are companies out there, and we've analyzed all of them. What we've done is we recreated the axial flux. It's a world first. We've completely re-engineered the topology. We've patented it, and that's why we were in stealth mode for the last 3 years. We couldn't really tell anyone about it. But we've done our homework, and we have picked the right type of materials to create our unique topology. And yeah, they need to have certain attributes to function in a very efficient electric motor, but at the same time, you can get them at an extremely low cost. This applies to the type of copper that we have selected, the laminations that we work with, the way we structure the stator, but also the magnets and the fact that they are non-laminated, which again reduces cost. So we have a proven solution from Saietta in the UK. We can roll this out at a global level, and we're very interested to talking to the right people to join us on this exciting journey. Yeah, so if we focus on the assembly process itself, so we've picked the right topology, we've re-engineered it, we've reinvented it, we've picked the right materials, but we've gone even further than that. We are working with discrete individual components, where if you go to YouTube and you how it's made and you see how people make electric motors, it's always very complicated with copper wires, etc. We work with discrete individual copper parts, and we own that design. But it's also the enabler to create a fully automated assembly process. And we are very unique in that position. I'm very, very glad about it, because this will enable manufacturers like ourselves, but also licensed partners around the world, to make these motors at extremely high volume in a fully automated way, which of course is also very good for the quality and the consistency, to then throw them into the market, because it's a maintenance-free, fit and forget world that we are moving towards, and we have the right solution for it. To put it simply, we've engineered the right product that can be made for the right price and is suitable for lightweight vehicles for mass volume adoption at a global level.